G'day YouTube viewers, welcome to my channel, BT Rocketry. What you're seeing is the finished version of what I was discussing on my previous episode about building a universal type compressed air rocket. So there you see a clear through, so you can see right through the upper tube there. At the moment it's been fixed, so you can't slide it backwards. In case I do want to adjust the pivot point, especially if it's a heavy payload, all I've got to do is just remove this tape and bring the tube back a little bit back at its correct pivot point position. Other than that, that's it. The reason why I called it a Foton 3 is because of the reflective tape on there. You can see, and she currently weighs at 88 grams, and I've chosen the usual 4 plastic fins on the bottom and 4 nails to give it that extra bit of a pivot point to come back a bit. So let's put this back in place. We'll show you where the pivot point is. So it's just in front of that red tape there. So if I pull the rocket back, maybe if I just lie down, you'll see exactly where the pivot point is. A little bit hard to do it here. Put it on the table. So that's where the pivot point is, right in front of that red tape there. So that's not bad. I'm hoping that will be enough to bring and land the Foton 3 nice and level on the way down. So there you go, got plenty of cargo space now on the Foton 3. Foton 2 doesn't have the reflective tape. Doesn't really need to. But at the moment these are the ones that I'm going to be flying next. Everything that's got the payload bay. The reason why Atlas is here is for weather experiments. So during the upcoming cold days, as it is now, we're going to be flying Atlas to see how high it will fly at 95 psi. The rest, as I said, will be flying much lower altitude. So Foton 3, weighing at 88 grams, now sits, there you go, Delta 9 86 grams and Foton 3 at 88. So this is where it belongs. Challenger 2 90. So those are the rockets that are going to be launching. Again, depending on what sort of payload and how heavy it is. Something small, I might launch it on top of L52 or the Challenger 2 if I need an extra bit of boost. Anything bigger, of course, these two, Foton 2 and Delta 9, and anything bigger or even longer on the Foton 3, as you can see. So I've got a good option of which vehicle to use during my mission. So it depends on the mission profile. It depends what sort of bugs and insects I can get. This one, still haven't finished it yet. Finish it another time. I've actually had built a red one with a small payload, so this will be a backup if anything goes wrong with the L52 or the Challenger 2. I also got a backup rocket. The other rest that will not be flying because they've already been flying, they aren't payload capable, are all these 6 rockets. So they won't be flying for the moment unless it's a nice day for a nice competition. So these are the important ones right now because being payload capable, as I said. And that's pretty much it. So I'm just going to wait until the weather improves a bit and see if we can, what we can do at our next episode. So if you see what you like, give us a thumbs up, it helps, and subscribe for future episodes. So till then, bye for now.